This is Mr. Fajoli, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a cover page and share and comment on screenplays in Celtx. So by now you guys should be familiar with the way this layout is set up with Celtx, and we're going to need all of these commenting and sharing features because you will be having peer reviews, and also I'm going to be reviewing your first draft of your script in Celtx in this way. First thing to do, once you're done with the first draft, is to double check to make sure you have a cover page. So up here, in the top left, next to the name of your screenplay, which mine is just Test Screenplay, is an Actions button. Click the Edit Title page under Actions. Now here you see I have nothing filled out yet. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fill out the necessary things. So you need to at least have the title and the author filled out. So this is my Test Screenplay. Hopefully you'll have a better title than this. Leave the by. You can also change this if you want written by instead of just by, and then put your name. Okay. And then based on, if it's based on a book, a short story, a movie, a film, a story, a game, whatever, if you base this story on something else, a news story, then you would put that here. Okay, but you don't need to if you didn't do that. Copyright information you can put if you want. Contact information really if you want to, but you don't have to. If you were writing and submitting this to a real Hollywood company, you would fill out the contact information, okay? Then you press OK, and then now when it prints, we know that it'll have that title page. So next is sharing. So when I'm done with this first draft, I want to share it with the person that I've decided to work with. So once you have that partner, you're actually going to be sharing it to two people. So up here in the top right, you see the sharing button. All you need to do is add people's email addresses in there for who you're going to share it with. So you need to share it with two people. One is me, which you actually see my email address right here, fagiom@collierschools.com. So this right here, fagiom@collierschools.com, is where you're going to send one of these to, okay? So you're going to put that in here and add it. The second person is going to be your partner that you decided to work with. You're going to review their script, and they're going to review yours. So you're going to put their email address here and add it as well, and it'll send an invitation to that person to be invited to the script. Okay? Once you have done that, once you're in that other person's script, you're going to be able to make notes and comments. So there's two different sides of it, and they're both used for different purposes. So on the top right, next to the sharing button, there's a comments button. So this is more like comments overall about the whole screenplay, okay? So you can make comments there if they have to do with like everything as a whole. But if you have a suggestion or a question based on one specific part of that screenplay, you would use the notes, okay? And the notes are right here on the kind of this options bar here, right in the center. This little notepad looking icon, that's a note. And this will add a note wherever my cursor is. So let me delete that one. So say, for instance, I look at this and say, oh, there's a problem with this. I can highlight this, press the note, and now this note is attached to that highlighted section. So if you have a question about an entire sentence, select that whole sentence, then create the note, then type in the note. This is my note. Okay? And you can even color code your notes if you have a certain system you've set up with your partner. Okay, now you can see my notes are over here, and they also are attached within the text. So this is extremely helpful. I would suggest and recommend that you use these notes most of the time, and that these comments over here is just like if you think of something that doesn't really, you can't attach it to anything within the text. If there's nothing to attach it to that makes sense, then put it up here. Okay, and as the reader, make sure you're looking out for both comments here and notes along the side. Okay, and I will also be in here adding comments and notes as needed. So make sure you take everybody's notes and consider them, and consider making changes based on what they tell you.